Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Eddie Hearn says there is no room for negotiations regarding the financial offer for Joshua Wilder. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I had to make this video real quick. I told you I'm not really even in the mood to keep talking about this. We know what happened regarding Joshua Wilder. Joshua most likely fighting Povetkin. We're just waiting on an official announcement. Now, Seconds Out did an interview with Eddie Hearn. It was just uploaded within an hour. And actually, I'm probably going to keep doing videos on it just to further prove the point. Ego Army, new media, right? Eddie Hearn did this interview. He says there's no room for negotiations regarding the financials, the financial demands, getting Wilder more than $15 million, which was their counter offer to $50 million for Anthony Joshua. Listen, I'm not going to make this video too long. I will not support DAZN. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm not supporting it. Two could play that game. I'm a loyal boxing fan. I love the sport of boxing, but I do not like the way the American champion has been treated in this whole situation. And it's like constantly blaming other people and Shelly Finkel, Winkle Dinkle, name calling, a bunch of stuff. I, as a fan, I'm a consumer. I'm willing to pay money. I'm willing to travel to fights. I'm willing to cover fights with credential, all of that for boxing. But I can't condone this, and you got to stand up for something. Eddie Hearn is now saying that Deontay Wilder, the offer's still available. But the thing is, most people believe that it was a BS offer, a bullshit offer, both offers. Why are you all of a sudden so unwilling to compromise, yet you're claiming your fighter really and truly wants this particular fight? But you're making statements. You guys check the link in the description. Again, shout out to Seconds Out, where you're banging the gavel and saying, that's it. You can't get no more money. One, you're going your own direction. Why would Wilder sign a contract that locks him into a fight for next April 2019? So what, hypothetically, this is boxing. Let's say Joshua fights Povetkin. What if he gets knocked down 2 times and wins a controversial split decision? Now Wilder's locked into a contract where he can only get $15 million. And let's say Wilder himself fights Tyson Fury, let's say in December, and knocks him out. This is all hypothetical. So he's going to be under contract for a fight that doesn't even happen till April. Why would he sign a contract? If it wasn't happening next, then why would anyone sign a contract for that far out? Not knowing how Wilder looks in his next fight, how Joshua's going to look in his next fight. That is nonsensical. That doesn't make any sense. So if you say you're not willing to negotiate the financial portion, to me, you're part of the problem, and you are the problem as to why this fight's not going to happen. Like I said, look at that scenario. What if Joshua wins a controversial split decision over Povetkin? Here, Wilder is being locked in to $15 million when he should have, from the jump, been gifted more than that. He should have been eligible for a percentage just like everybody else, right? How come, this is how you know when someone wants to fight and when they don't, just the little tactics. How come Charles Martin, Eric Molina, right, different Al Heyman fighters, Joseph Parker with Duco Events, how come he wasn't locked into a flat rate? Why is it Wilder, the only remaining champion? These are brand new rules and prerequisites for him specifically, if you really and truly want the fight. So just like Tyson Fury said the other day in his video, he thinks that Wilder's style is all wrong for Anthony Joshua, and Eddie Hearn knows that. So he's going to try to stage as many in-between fights in between that. And that's what I believe, because this doesn't make sense. Why do you keep telling Wilder to sign a contract and you won't even fight him till April? And it wasn't even that great of a deal to begin with. He's not getting a percentage, no back end money. And on top of that, you're banging the gavel and saying there's no room. You are not open to discussing the financials. Just go watch the video. Link in the description. So like I said, that's fine, but two could play that game. I'm not supporting DAZN, right? I will not pay for DAZN. So good luck getting that off the canvas. But I can't condone this. It's like enough is enough. Why would you not be willing to negotiate? The negotiations are if they were going to fight this year, and we know it's not happening now. You know, so just to be a stickler and say, no, he only deserves 15 to a fight that a lot of people, including ESPN, project will do upwards of $100 million, and he's stuck at this flat rate. We know what the problem is. So I can't support that type of attitude, that type of one-sidedness, saying and claiming that it's the other side. Shelly Finkel, Winkle Dinkle, and Wilder doesn't want to fight, and then changing, saying Wilder does want to fight, and then saying it's Shelly Finkel, and now you're admitting on camera, on tape, you are not willing to renegotiate. No matter, so that tells you right there everything you need to know, and the real culprit. Because how can you say if they're not fighting next, and we don't know how Joshua's going to look in his next fight because it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't even been officially announced as Povetkin, but we know that's who it's going to be based on the WBA orders, unless they plan on getting stripped. Because and they really can't fight anyone except for Povetkin, because why would you be stressing the WBA 24-hour notice if you didn't want to fight Povetkin? You would just let him strip you, and then you would go for the money fight for Wilder. So we know it's going to be Povetkin, because if it isn't Povetkin, that's going to make Team Joshua look horrible. If you're willing to get stripped, then why didn't you just get stripped and fight Wilder? You know what I mean? So we know it's going to be Povetkin. So why would Wilder lock himself into any contract without even knowing what Joshua looks like, without seeing how he does in his next fight? You know what I mean? Who he even fights. Like I said, what if he fights Tyson Fury and he wins spectacularly? Then he deserves probably more money because he's done something. Or what if he fights Luis Ortiz and goes to war with him again and gets a lot of credit? You're telling us you're not going to negotiate regardless. You're not trying to renegotiate. So anybody who has that, I'm putting my foot down, stake down, you can't be serious about business if you're really trying to make the fight, but you're saying I'm not willing to renegotiate. That's the deal, that he has the contract. The deal's still open, so take that. It sounds like you're trying to lock him into a sucker contract, a slave deal, right? Which is precisely why Broner outed DAZN and Eddie Hearn said he ain't signing, why Errol Spence turned it down, why it looks like Gervonta Tank Davis turned it down. But we'll see how DAZN does. But you know, enough is enough. Let me know what you guys think. Link in the description. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.